In this video, we're going to be using the circular pattern tool to create tread on our Lego tires. So first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sketch on the front face, and I'm going to draw a tire that I have for my car. I'm going to do a 21 millimeter circle. I'll finish my sketch, and I'm going to extrude this 9.6 millimeters. That's how large my Lego tire was. So next what we're going to do is we are actually going to create a plane on top of our top plane so that I can kind of start to sketch on this rounded surface, and we can get this, and it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like right there's, it looks like, I don't know, 10.6. We'll do 10.6. Enter. So now we have a plane right above our shape. So what we can do now is sketch on this top plane. We can look at our top plane. I'm going to rotate this just a little bit. And what I like to do for creating tread is I like to just kind of make a center point line so that we know that this is 9.6. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my line tool, and I like to just kind of go right in the center. And just to kind of separate these just a little bit, we'll do, I don't know, 0.1 millimeter. And we'll do, actually, let's do a 1 millimeter difference in between both of them. Let's do 0.505. Okay, so now we have a 1 millimeter distance in between the two rectangles. So what I'm going to do, again, for the tire that I have, the tread kind of alternates every other. So I'm just going to make a little rectangle going off to the right here. This first distance right here, again, doesn't really matter which one you do. You just kind of have to eyeball it, maybe try some different stuff. We'll do 0.75 millimeters, and then the 4.8 is correct. We're going to do another rectangle, but instead of going to the right, we'll go to the left. Again, I'm just going to run it right up over here. So we said 0.75 by 4.8. So now I have these two rectangles that are just apart from each other. So they're just ever so slightly apart. We're going to do extrude. And again, you guys might just have to kind of play with this. We're going to remove, and we'll say, I don't know, 4 millimeters. That looks good. We can always go back and change it. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to come use this circular pattern tool. The linear pattern tool might be in the way of it, so you need to click the little bottom arrow, click circular pattern, and you could choose a pattern, you could choose a sketch. We're actually going to choose a feature. So we're going to choose the feature that we just extruded. The axis of the pattern, we're just going to choose our circle, and you can see that it's actually starting to go around the circle now. You can change how much degree you want it. We want it to go all the way around, and it's doing it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try, like, I don't know, 20. It's like, ooh, that's starting to look pretty good. Let's try 25. Ooh, okay, 27. Nope, can't do 27. Let's try 26. Perfect. Okay, so we can fit 26 of these around. We'll say okay. That looks pretty dang good to me. Let's do a new sketch, and let's, we know that the inner circle from Bricklink, it tells us that this inner circle is 12 millimeters. That looks good. We'll finish our sketch, and we will just extrude this middle part all the way out. So now you have a finished Lego tire with tread using the circular pattern tool. And again, we could go over here. We could change our tire color to black. We could hide all of our planes. And now we have a great look at this Lego tire right here with tread. Okay, so that's how you use the circular pattern tool.